Land is a limited and essential resource which has to be utilized in a manner so as to maximize its use while keeping every person's interest. Land being a limited resource raises inherent conflicts of interest and cannot be used in a manner that the rich and powerful are able to supersede the needs of the less rich and poorer strata of society. Thus, all land, to whatever purpose applied and wherever situated, is the asset and responsibility of the state government and is liable to payment of revenue to the state government, except such land as has been wholly exempted from such liability by special grant of or contract with the state government is liable to payment of revenue to the citizens of any law or rule for the time being in force. Such revenue is called land revenue, and the term includes all monies payable to the state government for land, notwithstanding that such monies may be described as premium, rent lease money, quit rent, or in any other manner in any enactment, rule, contract, or deed. The Chhattisgarh Land Revenue Code 1959 provides the fulcrum law for land revenue, its collection, management, and every other aspect related to land revenue. The project is going to deal in detail with one such aspect which has been dealt by the Chhattisgarh Land Revenue Code, which is Revenue Survey and is dealt by Chapter 6, Part B from Section 66 to 70. This is the survey which gives us an account of the extent, ownership, and the nature of other rights a person has over the land on the basis of which land revenue is levied and collected. Meaning of Revenue Survey. Revenue survey has been defined by Section 66 of CGLRC in an inclusive manner to include the operations carried out in accordance with the provision of Chapter 7, Part B, which are primarily: first, all or any of the operations pertaining to the division of land into survey numbers and grouping them into villages, recognition of existing survey numbers, reconstitution thereof, or forming new survey numbers and operations incidental thereto. Second, soil classification. Third, preparation or as the case may be revision or correction of field map. Fourth, preparation of record of rights in order to bring the land records up to date in any local over area.
If we see, the purpose of revenue survey is used to know the quality of soil in village. Revenue surveys were conducted in the villages. The effort was to know the soil quality, the flora, the fauna, the local histories, and the cropping pattern. All the facts seen as necessary to know in order to administrate the region. The process of revenue survey contains notification of revenue survey, formation of survey numbers and villages, entry of survey numbers and subdivisions in records, determination of abadi of village, and grouping of villages.
Notification of revenue survey. Notification is necessary whenever the state government decides that the revenue survey should be made of any local area as specified by the section 67 of the CGLRC. The notification shall be compulsorily published to that effect, and such local area shall be held to be under such survey from the date of such notification. Moreover, the notification will continue to be in the effect until there is an issue of notification declaring the operation to be closed. The extent of such notification may be to all lands generally in the local areas or such to the lands only as the state government may direct. It is important that the particular notification be served for the purpose revenue survey by the state government. Section 67 of the CGLRC provides for the requirements of the particular notifications. The formation of survey numbers and the villages. For the formation of survey numbers and villages, Section 68 bestows the certain powers on the settlement officers. The settlement officer may take the measurement of the land to which the revenue survey extend and construct such number of survey marks therein as necessary. Furthermore, the settlement officer may divide such lands into survey numbers and group the survey numbers into villages. He may also recognize existing survey numbers, reconstitute survey numbers, or form new survey numbers. The next step is determination of Abadi of village. The settlement officers shall, in the case of every inhabited village, ascertain and determine with due regard to rights in lands, the area to be reserved for the residence of inhabitants or the for purpose of ancillary theatre, and such areas shall be deemed to be the Abadi of village. Chhattisgarh Land Revenue Code 1959 under section 72.
Grouping of villages. The villages of each district or tehsil or part of a district or tehsil comprised in the area under revenue survey shall be formed into groups, and in forming such group, regard shall be had to physical, agricultural, and economic conditions and trade facilities and communication. Conclusion. Revenue survey also assists in correcting any areas made in the field map and thus revises these field maps and corrects them. It further facilitates and protects the right of the inhabitant as they help maintain the record of rights. The CGLRC does keep in mind the necessity of proper management and awareness of the survey, thus keeps a procedural requisite of a notification prior to the revenue survey. Revenue survey further assists in maintaining the villages and facilitates the grouping of villages for better administration and development. It bestows a number of powers on the settlement officer for the proper performance and execution of revenue survey. Revenue survey plays a crucial role in updating survey numbers, subdividing them or amalgamating them as per the requirement.